Check your oil level in your truck via the dipstick. Pull out with the yellow handle. You want to make sure it has oil to the appropriate level on the stick. Turn that back to here. When you need to fill your oil, there's a fill oil engine cap right here, which I will not take off, that you can see right there that you will fill the engine oil into that. Your windshield wiper fluid right here, it'll be in a clear plastic container with a blue fluid in it. You want to make sure that's full. That'll keep your windshield clean. You always want to make sure that's nice and full. So you want to check your coolant reservoir on your truck first. In this tank here, there'll be a sight glass level. You can see the level in it. You can fill it via the cap here, but you only want to fill it when it's cold, not hot, or it'll explode on your face. You want to make sure your headlights are in working condition, as well as your high beam lights. You want to make sure your turn signal lights work in the front, so they properly signal which way you're going. You want to make sure that your tail lights are working here, as well as your brake lights. You want to make sure reverse lights are coming on, and then your third brake light here in the center, you want to make sure that's operating as well. Check your windshield wipers to make sure the rubber's good on those, to make sure they're cleaning your windshield properly. You also want to check the windshield for any cracks in it, to make sure they're no bigger than a penny, so that way it doesn't cause any bigger cracking in the windshield. Check the tread depth of your tires to make sure they're proper height at 4/32 of an inch. You want to check to make sure the sidewalls aren't ripped or torn or have any holes in them, and you want to make sure they're properly inflated to the correct level, not flat. Checking the rear tires, you want to make sure they're at 2/32 of an inch at least for minimum tread depth. You want to check the sidewalls, make sure they're not ripped, make sure there's no holes in them. You want to make sure they're properly inflated to the correct level. And then up here, you want to make sure that your extra drop axle is up when you're not using it. And you want to make sure that that doesn't have any rips or tears in that tire either. Make sure it's fully inflated. Finally, for a general condition check, you want to check to make sure there's no dings, cracks, dents, anything that looks improper on the truck. You want to make sure it's not leaning either way to make sure your suspension is good. And you want to check underneath the truck for any possible oil leaks, coolant leaks, anything of that nature.